While patrolling west of downtown Saskatoon, police chased and arrested an intoxicated man with open liquor. During the arrest, someone stole their police cruiser, which was found about 15 minutes later in a nearby alley.
Tough car, what do you got? Pull over.
Ma'am, in the leopard dress, you have an amazing rack.
The suspect remains unknown, but the car wasn't taken far. In unrelated news, I recently discovered a fast way to get home from work without using public transit.
Metallica fans had to leave their seats briefly when a storm packed with lightning ripped through Nashville on Saturday night. Most of the severe weather was thought to be well east of Nashville area when it came to concert time, but a leftover cell brought along some electricity, and concert organizers at the Nissan Stadium were not taking any chances. They just didn't want to take any more risks to have someone ride the lightning unwillingly.
It's May the 4th, National Star Wars Day. The first film of the franchise hit theaters on May 25th, 1977. This is the end result of George Lucas pivoting from wanting to make a Flash Gordon film to creating a space opera universe, causing fans and gatekeepers to argue over what it is canon and what isn't until they are blue in the face. One thing is for sure, Jar Jar Binks is and always has been a Sith Lord. Prove me wrong.
Don't do that again.
And finally, Nickelback is set to hit the road in the U.S. with the Rock the Country Tour, headlined by Angry Grandpa Kid Rock.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
The theme of the tour is to entertain, quote-unquote, hardworking, God-fearing American patriots. Kid Rock does know that Nickelback is a Canadian band, right?
Welcome to episode 71 of Lost Signals, and we tried something very different there off the hop. We worked at that for like an hour just now.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. And then the thing that took the least amount of time to do was the recording of the audio.
Yeah. That's Daryl. I'm JD. Yeah, we wanted to. Well, we've been talking about like starting off the show with something, right? And we thought it'd be fun to try to dabble in our own little take on the news. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did, enjoying it. Then again, I'm always a fan of my own work.
I am too. And let's be honest, I wrote none of that. I'm just a talker. I was gonna try to today, but yeah, some days just aren't good.
Let's give a peek behind the curtain. Who did their portions of the scripts in one take, and who took multiple fucking takes?
The guy that doesn't work in radio.
Yeah.
I
wrote the shit.
Yep, I did. Yeah, both reads. One shot. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Yeah. So yeah, welcome to episode 71.
Yeah.
Again.
I had fun with that. Did you have actually had a chance to watch the edit before it aired?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. No, it's good. I enjoy it. I like the cuts. I like everything about it. Everything was good. So
it's a little, I don't know, like it might have been a little bit choppy, but it's something that we want to try, and honestly, like I think it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. So. And my work with my Stream Deck, to get it up, 100%, like without, well, I kind of blanked as soon as the video started playing. So it was like, yeah, what the fuck do I do? But that's my life. That's my life.
It's all practice.
Yeah.
So how you been?
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy. Played a gig on Wednesday. Cool. We raised some money for search and rescue people. Like it was Missing Persons Week apparently last week, or this week. What day is it? Is it Sunday?
It's May the 4th.
Okay, it is May the 4th. Right, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
So we played a couple hours. We actually did live band karaoke. So if you don't know what that is, you could, for a price, and we didn't take the money. You could donate money to the the cause that we played, and you could come up and sing a song with the band. And we had, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 singers, and we played 2 hours.
Wow, really?
One young lady, she came up and sang 3 times with us.
Cool.
So, everybody did a hell of a job, like, actually. And some of the people actually, if you paid enough money, you could take over for one of the band members.
Wow.
So, our drummer, bless his soul, he got a buddy of his that is also a drummer. He came up and played, I think 2 or 3 tracks with us, and actually it was a fun night. Like, it was when we first started talking about what the deal was for this gig. Like, we had talked about, like, the live band karaoke, because apparently it's a thing in Vegas and whatever. And I'm like this ain't gonna work, like, because like, if you've ever
everyone's gonna fucking ask for Freebird.
well, yeah, that, but we did have lists on the table of, like, songs that people could pick from, but, like,
right,
we were thinking, like, okay, so, like, we have no bouncing ball like a normal karaoke thing,
right.
Like, it's like, okay, so our singer always has his iPad up with him for lyrics and stuff. So it's like, okay, so here he stood right beside the singer. It's like, here's your lyrics. If you need help, myself or one of the other band members will just step in and be like, give you a cue. Like, we'll start singing the right part in the right key and whatever. And it was really good. Like, it was fantastic. Like, and everybody had a good time. Like, it wasn't a huge turnout for the event. I mean, it was on a Wednesday, but super fun. So, I mean, like, it's something that we're actually not actively looking at, but, like, we're looking into, like, maybe incorporating it into some shows some way, somehow.
Well,
somewhere.
Well, I mean, kudos to you, though, because, like, that's a tall task. Like, even if you do have, like, a song list, like, this is the stuff that we know right now.
Yeah.
Right. But live band karaoke, I would love to see that. I would love to actually witness that in person.
What I should do and what I will do is I'll try and download some of the videos that were taken that night. Maybe we can edit them all together into a video and then we can put up on the channel.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually had a young guy, like 19 or 20 years old. I think he was 19. Aspiring, like, photographer and videographer, come out, and he shot, like, he said he had 2 big memory cards, and I think he filled them both with pictures and video and stuff, like a lot of B-roll, and, like, and I think we talked about this the other night. You're gonna get tapped to edit some of this shit.
And I'm waiting for it. But
I still am too.
Fun.
But he got some really good pictures, and, like, and we were talking at our little halftime break there, and he was talking with me. It's like, yeah, like, I saw you guys looking at the camera or whatever. He's like, don't be scared to, like, ham it up. It's like, well, fuck, here we go. It's like, that's, like, I'm 100%, hamming it up. Like, I'm doing, like, we played, do you know the song Flagpole Sitta? I think it's.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we
By
did
Harvey Danger.
Yeah. We did that song, and there's one part in the song where I just play this little, it's not even a riff. I play 2 notes, but I did it like I lifted my guitar up and, like, like, and he's like, and then I pointed at him.
Go.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It was good. So, like, I'm really looking forward to getting to see some of these pictures and stuff. So yeah. And
cool.
Yeah. And we got a gig in 2 weeks from yesterday. So yeah, 13 days. We got another gig at Waka Lake at Regional Park there. Playing. Yeah, this whole setup for this gig is very sketchy. Like, it is. Not sketchy, and, like, it's not like it's gonna go fine. It's just that, like, we don't know what the setup is gonna be. Like, so. Here's a
Show
little
up in an unmarked van, knock on the 3rd door,
yeah,
ask for Lou. Lou doesn't exist.
Pretty much. So it's actually, so where we're playing is actually right at the golf course there. So funny story. I'm going there tomorrow to scope it out, but I'm also going for my first round of golf tomorrow.
Hey,
Yeah.
two for one.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be super nice tomorrow. Like, I think 15 degrees and cloudy, but I don't care. I'm going.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The first one's always going to be a little bit like, should I be out here?
Oh, I went to, so in Saskatoon, there's a golf dome, indoor. So you can actually, well, obviously indoor because it's a dome.
Yeah.
I went there, once, and I hit a bucket of balls, and, just to start swinging again. And then the drummer from both my bands and I went to a golf simulator a couple weeks ago. So I am expecting to shoot we're playing 9 holes tomorrow. I'm expecting to shoot at least 25 to 30 over par tomorrow. That is my guess. And that is probably a pretty accurate guess of what it's going to be.
Bring a bucket of balls with you. Hope you come back with a few.
Well, yeah, actually. And funny story, like last year, a coworker, he knows somebody that works at a golf course or something and has like shit tons of golf balls. Like he buys them for cheap, and then he's like, "Hey man, you need golf balls?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, because I lose so many." He's like, "What brand do you play?" It's like, "Well, I play Callaway. That's the brand that I use." Like,
yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I can get you like 100 of them for like $50. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll take that. Like if you were, if I had said like I played like Titleist Pro V1s or something, yeah, that would have been like $4 a ball. So like $200. So no, I got a good deal. So I should be good for the year, because like my golf bag is full, and then I still have like a full bucket at home. So I should be good for the year, but that's not guaranteed at all with the way that I play golf.
That's fair. I've definitely like whack fucked a few into the bushes before. So, I'll be honest.
I fully expect my first tee shot to go in the bush. 100%. Like, I've played this course that we're going to tomorrow like hundreds of times, and I bet I've lost hundreds of balls on that first tee box. Guaranteed.
As you line up to the tee, you just say a little prayer like, "You are going to be my sacrifice for the year."
You kind of you fumble around in your golf bag and you try and find the shittiest ball.
Yeah, exactly.
For the first hole, yeah, and then usually goes downhill from there. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like I have not dusted off the golf clubs in well over a year. And it's just because I've just been too stupid busy.
Yeah.
But I mean, this year I do, like, I was actually even thinking about it earlier today at family dinner. Like, man, like even a driving range.
Yeah.
Like I should just go out and just get a bucket and just like see where I am.
I mean,
right?
even if you and Alicia went to a course and played like 9 holes, or even go to a simulator or something and go swing for a couple hours, it's call it date night or something. I don't know. I don't go on dates. I don't go on dates anymore. So,
well, for now. But anyway, yeah, that's my plan for this year, is to definitely dust off the clubs and have a go at it. And yeah, James, golf with your friends IRL. Probably I'd be down for mini golf, but like par 3 is probably where I am right now.
So I mean, it's like everything else that I do. It's the amount of money that I've spent on a hobby that I'm not good at. It's like, like it's like music. Like I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on it, and I'm still not that good. It's like golf. Yeah. It's because I don't practice enough. That's the long and the short of it. Is like, if I put a little more time in this, I'd be better at it. But
we got a lot of other things on the go.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like this shit here, it is time consuming, right?
So, well, and it's not even that. It's like to find the time to do it. But we are getting better at that. I'm finding. now that I, you know, not need to do it, but like I want to do it more. You know.
No. That's where you should-
Burnout, man. You know, like sometimes it's
Burnout's
like
real.
yeah.
Yeah. So I had an interesting week. I went to Toronto.
You went all the way to the Big Smoke, did you?
I did. I went to the T-Dot,
Yeah.
which apparently, fuck me for being old. Alicia's like, what's a T-Dot?
I was just gonna ask, like, do the kids even say that anymore? I don't know if they do.
No, they don't.
No.
They don't even know like the references to the center of the universe or the Tri-City area or anything like that. It's just fucking Toronto, old guy. Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to Toronto for the first time and went to a major city to watch a concert.
Nice.
For the first time. Wasn't my first time watching Metallica.
Yeah.
It was my first time traveling to see Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, what a trip!
Oh, it sounded fun. I mean, I saw some of the pictures from it. So
yeah. So like, I don't want to usurp the entire podcast, but we left for Toronto on a Wednesday. The first concert, the two concerts that Metallica does, they do like a concert and a day off and then another concert, and it's no repeat. So we left for Toronto on a Wednesday. We got in Thursday morning at 1 a.m. Toronto time, which was 9 p.m. our time. So we were still like, okay. We were tired, but we were okay. The rental car was the first stop. And fortunately, the place was open 24/7. The rental car company, not a problem whatsoever. The crazy fucking bitch on the couch that was complaining about no hot water, no tea, no coffee, and apparently had been there for 5 hours trying to get a credit card to work. That was a problem.
oh boy. Oh boy.
So first of all, she just like she was like almost berating the poor guy behind the counter. Keep in mind, it's 1 a.m.
Oh boy.
It's a 24-hour business. Berating the person behind the counter, saying like, you guys should really have some like coffee or tea or something for someone like me. Like, I'm just trying to sort this thing out with my credit card. I just want to get my rental car and I would just want to go home. She's got shopping bags everywhere.
Oh boy.
And she also has like a few medical conditions. One arm is in a cast. One of her legs is like blown up like a balloon. Like she's got like bad diabetes or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, and just the entire time, and I'm trying to be as polite as possible because I just want to like, please give me a nice car, Mr. Man behind the counter.
Yeah.
But like I could tell that he's had enough of this woman.
Oh yeah.
And so going through the process of renting this car, blah 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 blah. He's like, yeah, we'll bring a car out to you right away. And I remember the moment he said that, that crazy fat bitch on the couch said, "Oh, I can just use my credit card right now to go get a taxi and go home." And the guy behind the counter picks up his phone and goes, "Which taxi?" I want you out of here.
Yeah, it's like, please go. Please go. Because, yeah.
So,
man.
rental car comes.
Yeah.
They give us picks up his phone and goes, "Which taxi?" Nissan Altima. 2024 Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
And, if I wanted this car, I would get this car because this car was powerful, spacious, fuel efficient. Loved it. Absolutely loved. Not a fucking problem with this car whatsoever.
Are we an ad for Nissan now or something?
Possibly. Fucking send us one. But
sure.
So,
yeah, I'd take a free vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah. So do the walk around, right? I'm doing a walk around and I have one suitcase. Alicia has one suitcase. And as I'm doing a walk around, Alicia comes out and the lady is like right on her heels. Right. I look at Alicia and go, "Get in the car."
like the old IKEA commercial. Get in the car. Get in the car. Yeah.
So she gets in the car, and Alicia, like, I didn't hear it, but I was just like, I was quickly just doing a walk around to make sure the car was okay and just standard procedure.
Yeah.
But apparently, the lady from the couch, Alicia heard her say, like, "Oh, can I get in the car?" And I was like, "Bye," click.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Anyway, that was we got out of there like 1:30 Thursday morning. Get to the hotel, immediately check in, wind down, go to bed. Right?
Yeah.
Wake up the next morning and hit the grocery store, go to the gym, and then drive the QE to.
You two are like the only people I would know that would go to the goddamn gym on vacation.
Of course. Drive to Toronto. And the thing is that, like, we're like, oh, it takes 10 minutes to get from Mississauga, Ontario to Toronto, Ontario. Oh, we'll leave with half an hour. Like, no. Fucking an hour and 15 minutes in traffic.
Oh, yeah.
To get to the stadium. Found a great parkade immediately, right? And walked up to the stadium.
Yeah.
Now this is Rogers Arena where the Toronto Blue Jays play. And what?
No, Rogers Stadium.
Rogers Stadium, sorry.
Yes.
Rogers
Rogers Arena is in Ottawa. No.
Rogers
it's
Arena
not.
is in Ottawa?
No.
No, Rogers Arena is in Vancouver. Rogers Center is in Toronto.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, Rogers Center. So we park at a parkade, second level.
Okay, I'm surprised you guys even like drove to the concert. I mean, I would have just I would have like taken an Uber or something, but
we were like 4 blocks away from Rogers Center.
yeah.
Get in immediately. And I'm like can't really hear anything. Like there's like outdoor ambient music or whatever, but we get in and we like go to find our seats, and Alicia's like, we should get a drink. I want a drink.
That's
all right, fine.
probably
So
the best idea she had all day.
Yeah. So we hit.
I
so
mean
we
that
hit
in the nicest way possible too. You know.
No.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know.
Yeah.
We hit the kiosk or whatever, right? And she's a vodka drinker. I'm a whiskey drinker. I'm thinking to myself, like, I could have 1 shot and be okay. I could probably have 2 and then like just be pounding water throughout the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
I'm a lightweight, but I'm not that bad of a lightweight. Right. So we get up to the kiosk and she goes, two shots of vodka, and so pours it in, puts the ice in, puts it down on the counter, $27.
Yeah.
And she looks at me and goes, "And for you?" I went, "Water."
Yeah.
It just fucking water.
$13.50 a shot. Yeah, that's you should have known that one. Yeah.
I do. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
So she grabs her vodka. I grab my water.
Yeah.
We go up to our seats and Pantera just starts hammering into it.
Nice.
Right. But I was confused because we were both confused because it was the lineup was, according to the tickets, the lineup was Pantera, Suicidal Tendencies, Metallica.
Yeah.
So we're seeing Pantera play, and Zakk Wylde is out there just doing his bullshit, his everything, right?
His bullshit.
Like,
his bullshit.
yeah.
Yep.
His bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool, okay, so we get to see Ice Nine Kills, right on. Or, sorry, Suicidal Tendencies. So we'll see Pantera, Suicidal Tendencies, and then Metallica. So then Pantera, wraps up their set. And they go to intermission, and Alicia and I like, let's go to grab something to eat. So we go down, chicken strips, fries.
$35.
18.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
And then we start seeing everyone just kind of like filing back into the stadium.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on? So we grab our food and we go into one of the alleyways or like the tunnels or whatever in between the stairs, right?
Yeah.
And suddenly everything goes dark and everyone goes loud. And I'm like, no way. Right now? It's happening right now. Ecstasies of Gold starts playing by Metallica.
Yeah.
From the S&M album. And Alicia's like, boom, grabs her phone, starts recording it, and they just bam, they head right into it. And then that's when I realized Suicidal Tendencies opened for Pantera, which opened for Metallica.
Yep.
We were in traffic while Suicidal Tendencies was playing.
Yeah,
So-
I've missed a lot of opening acts that way. You know, you just
Yeah.
show up, 15 minutes late. It's like, oh, fuck. But sometimes it's not so bad. It's like,
Yeah. But so Metallica just goes right into it, right? And again, 2 concerts within 3 days, no repeat.
Yeah.
The setup that these guys have was just stunning.
Yeah.
Like they had these 5 or 6 towers with high definition, ultra definition screens on them. And you're looking at the screens like I am upper deck, Rogers Center,
Yeah.
right? And I'm looking at these screens, it's like James Hetfield is right there in front of me.
Yeah.
It is stunning. So amazing set. Absolutely amazing. Lars has 4 drum kits ready to go at any given time. And it literally is, they play all 4 corners of that circle.
Yeah.
5 songs here, 5 songs here, 5 songs here, 5 songs. It was just fucking amazing, right?
There was a
So-
Lars joke in there someplace. Guaranteed. 4 drum kits can't play one properly. I shouldn't even say it. Like I've been a Lars Ulrich fan before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
concert wraps up.
Yeah.
Everyone files the fuck out. And I'm looking around. I'm like, where the hell's everyone going? And I realize, oh, they're all using mass transit.
Yeah.
Thousands of people are just down to one end, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we sprint down to where I parked and hit the parkade. Boom, we hit the highway. We're gone. Like that was amazing. But as we're on our way, right, I hear all these sirens and beeping behind me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I turn around, 1 police car, 2 police cars, 5 black Chevy Suburbans, and then another police car. I went, there goes Metallica.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't just stay right in the stadium. The hotel is still open there. Like, why not just stay right there? Like,
I don't know. They probably had something in their contract.
well, maybe. But I mean, it's not like there was something going on the off day.
No,
You
God,
know?
no.
So,
It would be physically impossible.
yeah.
Anyway, so get home and side note, and no shame to anyone, I was wearing earplugs. And Alicia was like, that's a fucking good idea. because we went down to the first level. It sounded incredible. Loud, but it sounded incredible.
Yeah.
We were on the second level. The sound was bouncing around way too much.
So,
Right.
Okay. So I'll interject here for a second. But
Sure.
like, as a musician myself, I don't go to a concert without earplugs.
Yeah.
I have specific earplugs though. I don't have them right here. I for some reason they used to sit on my desk, but they're musicians' earplugs. They actually like they fit in like a normal regular PPE earplug, but they're hollow on the inside.
Oh, they're vented.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you can hear you can hear everything. It's just everything is deadened. Like the high, like call it like a compressor of sorts. But yeah, no, it makes a huge difference. Like when I saw Alexis on Fire like last summer or the summer before, yeah, like people were looking at me as I was putting earplugs in. I'm like, dude, like it's like I've been around loud shit too long to not wear earplugs. So yeah, no, I get it.
Alicia, and Alicia has like earwax issues. I rely on my hearing to do my job, right? So like earplugs are a guaranteed thing.
Oh yeah.
But I looked around like we were the only ones.
Yeah.
The place was fucking packed.
I don't get people that can do that. Like to go to a loud concert like that. Like I saw like Fear Factory like last winter, and it was so freaking loud that like it hurt my head. So I put earplugs in like right away.
It was the smartest thing we could have done. We get back to the hotel, like, and like everything, like earplugs out. We just cool off, but still at the same time, like just blown away by the show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was Thursday. Friday, Niagara Falls.
Nice.
We were headed to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
We went to Niagara-on-the-Lake. What a beautiful little quaint little town.
Mm-hmm.
We sat down and had lunch at an Irish pub, and then we hit the Niagara Falls. And it was like, okay, it kind of started. Holy shit, there it is!
Yeah.
Utterly amazing. $36 to park, but
Did they?
you know what? It was worth it.
Did they kiss you before they fucked you, or what?
No, they use tongue.
Yeah.
But as James actually pointed out in the chat there, he says that I was actually not too far away from him, and it's true, because like Niagara Falls, Niagara, Ontario, it is like spitting distance to New York State. And from that very point, I actually looked on a Google map. I was 8 hours away driving from James in Ohio.
Yeah. 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 I am going to interject for 1 second.
Yeah.
I just opened a approaching excess equilibrium from Homebound Brewing in Warman, Saskatchewan. And I know I keep saying that I'm sending you beer, and I am.
You are. Okay.
The problem is right now is that I got to find a fucking box that I can send. And pack it.
Can you
right.
Can you not ask Homebound to help you out with it?
They don't ship out of province yet. So
okay, fair enough.
yeah, no, I'm gonna have to send this in the mail. So I just need to find a box to do it. But
some styrofoam and stuff it in there.
Yeah, some rags or something. I don't know. You know,
something.
Yeah. I'll just.
I know what's coming.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah.
Of course, again, thanks to Homebound Brewing for sponsoring us here.
I'm hoping to go there this week.
Oh, nice. So Friday was Niagara Falls. And Alicia got some great photos. She busted out the camera. Then we drove back to the hotel. Fucking crashed. Like, oh yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Saturday, night 2 for Metallica. We hit the gym again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah. And then made our way back to Toronto. And night 2 opening was Ice Nine Kills, followed by Limp Bizkit, followed by Metallica.
How was Limp Bizkit? That's what I want to know.
Limp Bizkit was Limp Bizkit. They like all the hits that you could think of.
Yeah.
Except for the song that they did for Mission Impossible.
Oh, Take a Look Around.
Take a Look Around. They did not do that one. But all the things, all the songs that you can think of, like My Way, Rollin', Break Stuff, Faith, like they did all their hits. But
nice.
They were really they had a really hard time of trying to keep the rhythm and the tone, because they would come out of Rollin' and immediately go into the actual song of CCR, Rolling Down the River.
Huh. Weird.
And then they would go into Break Stuff and then come out of it with Patsy Cline, I Fall to Pieces. And Alicia's looking at me like, what's going on? I don't fucking know.
I don't think anybody knows. I mean, it's Fred Durst. I mean, like, he's cooked.
Yeah, whatever. The songs, like, they were polished. Like they even played Golden Cobra when they tried, that one song where they tried to come back. I shouldn't knock them for it. I'm not trying not to, but anyway. So Limp Bizkit was Limp Bizkit
song. Yeah.
Yeah. Wes Borland looked like a giant puddle of rainbow puke, but he was out there having fun.
I did see pictures on I think on their Instagram about like, it's like, oh man, yeah, that's Wes Borland. He is a special creature.
Yeah. Then Metallica again. The Ecstasy of Gold started rolling, and then they just hammered right into it, and they played all the hits.
Yeah.
And of the songs, like they played Ride the Lightning, they played Seek and Destroy, they played Master of Puppets, they played some deeper cuts, but beyond that, it was 72 seasons heavy and the Black Album heavy.
That sounds about right. You know, like, because 72 Seasons is the newest and Black Album is the Black Album, I guess. You know, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems legit.
But, like, when they had a chance to really go all out, they did.
Yeah.
When they played Fuel, they brought out the pyrotechnics. When they played One, like, I'm getting fucking goosebumps right now thinking about that performance because that was stunning. That was absolutely stunning.
6 times I've seen it, like that. Well, versions of One, and it's like every time it's so brutal. The amount of pyro that those guys set off for that is just like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I think, like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but like the intro to One in the concert experience is no musical notes.
Yeah.
And in fact, it on the song itself, like the recording itself, it is just wartime sounds, right? With my earbuds in, I heard a plane buzz by. I went, One, this is One. We're just started fucking hyperventilating.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, so like we talked about the what the fuck is that called now? The Through the Never movie.
Oh yeah. Through the Never. Yeah.
Yeah. And so like I was at one of the shows for that. Because they filmed 3 nights in Edmonton and 2 nights in Vancouver or something for that concert. And I remember when they started playing One, they had like they had all those screens. They weren't as high def as you guys had, but like they had all like the soldiers marching across the screens and shit, and and all the pyro. But yeah, that was I'm sure it's fairly similar to what they do now, to a point. You know, technology gets better, but that's awesome. I'm glad you guys went. I mean, that's a hell of a trip to fucking fly from Prince George to goddamn Toronto for a concert.
It was worth it, honestly. Like Metallica, it was polished from start to finish. It was just amazing, and it shows that like they're just out there putting on the best show possible because they want to.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like there's a reason why they've been around for 44 years. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like they started in 81. So yeah.
Alicia did ask me though, like, what do you think is going to be the encore? I went, it's going to be Enter Sandman. It has to be, and of course it was. Yeah. But night 2, the final song was Enter Sandman, and everyone was on their fucking feet for that one. So
I'm trying to think what the last time, like when I saw him in Saskatoon the last time, I can't remember what the encore was, but in 13 it was. Oh fuck! Now I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
What in 2013?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Could have been Fuel.
No, it wasn't.
No. Brooke says, I've never been to a Metallica show, just a music video, because they needed people.
Which music video was she in?
Brooke works. I do know that Brooke works in the Lower Mainland in like the film and television industry.
Okay.
And James says it was for my concert, Enter Sandman, instant classic. And he's talking about the encore, like the final song. Yeah.
Okay. So in 2013, I think the encore was Seek and Destroy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was Seek and Destroy because that's like, I know you sent me a message about the beach balls being dropped at the show. And okay, maybe it wasn't the 13 one specifically, but I remember like at one of the concerts I saw, the encore was Seek and Destroy, and they dropped like the hundreds of beach balls, and I did catch one.
Oh, cool.
And I have it in this house someplace.
I have too.
I don't know where it is right now, but I definitely have one. So
I know exactly where those ones are.
It
But
might
yeah, I
even
don't
be in this room. I don't know. I'd have to look.
again, I don't want to usurp the entire thing, but got home that night or got back to the hotel that night. Yeah.
Brooke is just talking about the running down the street, the riot theme. That I know what she's talking about because I've seen the Through the Never movie so many times. I may also be in that movie. I just haven't found myself yet. I would be front row in that show. But she's talking about there's a scene where the main character in the Through the Never movie lights himself on fire to get away from all of the people in the riot.
It's Master of Puppets. That's the segment is Master of Puppets.
Is it?
It is. Yeah, I know that movie too. I own it.
Yeah.
On Blu-ray, and that segment there is Master of Puppets because he's trying to make sure that he doesn't get taken, and and he's trying to fight for his freedom. So
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Look at me. I know famous people.
Yeah. Well, Brooke and I may be in the same movie together. So
That's cool.
yeah. Can you quit being
Oh,
a dick?
puppers.
Hello, dog.
We work together technically. Did you see the couple boinking on the balcony in one of the high rises too?
No, I was at the Edmonton show, so
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. She would have been in Vancouver.
yeah. So if you watch it back, you can see in the rafters in some of the scenes where it says like something about like Edmonton Oilers themed stuff, like all along the rafters. So
Yeah.
that was a great show.
Yeah.
But
So to wrap up the trip,
yeah,
that Sunday we went to the CN Tower, and I'm not afraid of heights, but my body didn't fucking listen. Because holy shit, like we get to the CN Tower, it's like, while we're here, we might as well go up there, so might as well. And we do the whole walk around and the tour and all that stuff, and then we get into the elevator, and the elevator, half the floor is glass. And the walls, half the floor is glass.
Yep.
Or half the walls glass, right?
Yeah.
And we start going up, and we get halfway up, and my back starts seizing, my shoulders start seizing, the arches in my fucking feet start seizing.
Yeah.
And Alicia's looking at me going, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I don't know."
So they changed that then from when I was there. I mean, I was there a long time ago, but like it was a regular floor of the elevator, but then you could get, like, when you got to the top, then there was the glass floors that you could walk over.
That's still there.
I didn't, like, I could step on it, like it but it's like, fuck, I didn't want to. It freaked me out, man.
No, that's still there, and we didn't see that until we did a little walk around. But hold on here.
Did they still?
I know this is very.
Oh, it's
very
compelling stuff
Yeah.
right now.
We saw the glass floor, and like Alicia's like, "Oh, what's over here?" So I look at the glass floor. I don't really see anything, and then the glass floor clears up, and I see straight fucking down. I went, "Oh fuck no!" And I hear all these tourists laugh behind me. But I'm just gonna hold this up to the camera here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Alicia's like, "Take a photo of me." I'm like, "All right, I'll stand over here."
Yeah. Hopefully they changed the glass since I was there, because man, that fucking no thanks. No thanks. But
yeah, it was definitely worth it though.
yeah.
Anyway, so we got back on Monday, and just what an incredible trip. If it wasn't like for all the things that could have went wrong, it was smooth sailing.
Nice. Yeah, that always makes it easier, like when you're not fucking dealing with, dumb trip stuff, like lost baggage or stuff like that.
No, it didn't even have that issue either.
Yeah, good.
Like, it was perfect. So
Good.
So that was my trip to Toronto. Beyond everything else, I would say if you can avoid driving in Toronto, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are fucking crazy. Yeah. So
yeah, well, while you were gone having fun, I mean, I was having fun too, but The last episode 70 with Mr. Joel Jeffrey was a hoot. I think maybe that's the right way to phrase it. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude. We talked for probably 15, 20 minutes after we ended the show, and yeah, the dude's funny. I even asked him to come back on eventually, so guess we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And there was one part in the episode that we cut out, and to anybody that watched it, I know Tyler hasn't yet. He told me today, that jerk. But regardless, I made a reference to a pretty famous joke among comedians. Amongst comedians is probably the right way to put that. Do you ever like the aristocrats joke? Do you know about?
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Yeah. So I asked him about it. He actually didn't know about it. So yeah, I got JD to cut that part out because it didn't hit.
No, and you didn't miss much, honestly.
No.
So I did clean up the episode. I watched the episode too. Like, you did a great job interviewing. The two of you were just having a great conversation, honestly. But yeah. I do know of the aristocrats joke, and I think like some of the biggest and best ever, Bob Saget, George Carlin, many others, like, have all done their version of that joke, and it is. Yeah, I can understand how Joel, is unaware of it, absolutely, but at the same time, like, holy Christ.
Yeah, like, and I'm not even sure where I originally heard that joke, but like, it is like, I've heard versions of it that are like extremely vile. Like,
yeah.
I think I told that joke amongst some friends once, and they all looked at me because I made it really messed up, and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
But, I mean, I had a good giggle. So I know.
You were laughing at the house on fire.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah,
Speaking of house on fire. Sorry, did you have a segue?
Well, no, I was just going to say again, thanks to Joel for hopping on, and then hopefully we can have him on again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And why did you light my house on fire?
No.
Oh.
Rockstar.
Fuck,
is
here we
lighting
go.
houses on fire.
We're gonna get into this shit now.
So yeah, they have postponed GTA 6 until March 26, 2026.
May 26th.
May 26, 2026.
Yeah.
Which immediately I'm kind of like, kind of a weird date, but all right, fine. Like, it almost sounds memey.
I read something today that Rockstar had always planned for this, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So, to anybody that doesn't know, is that, again, Rockstar Games has delayed the release of GTA 6 until next year. I'm sure you said that, but I've been up since 6 this morning, so my brain is...
Yeah, no, and whatever, it's fine.
Yeah,
it deserves a reiteration, and they're like, there's always going to be those who complain, but it's like, fuck off. Like, you try to make a follow up to GTA 5.
So I read a stat today though, and it was on one of those meme Instagram pages, so you have to take that with a grain of salt. But so Rockstar has purportedly spent, like $500 million on this game, like, for development and whatever. And it's like, that's it, that it's the price of the Burj Khalifa, like the tallest building in the world, apparently. Like, that's Jesus. What it's on the same level as that.
Yeah.
And it took less time to build the Burj Khalifa. Put that into perspective.
And add to that, like, imagine spending that much time, that much resources, that much money, and then like, release it and it's unfinished. Like, imagine the the backlash. Imagine the fucking like the value of the company if you had to do a day one patch, a week one patch, a 1 month patch because you released it unfinished. Like they will finish it when it's finished. They will release it when it's done. Like chill the fuck out.
Like my thought on this is that like the first trailer that we got like 14 months ago was like that was never supposed to be released.
No.
When it was, you know, it was caused by hackers or leakers or whatever, you know, scumbags.
Mm-hmm.
So them pushing this back now, like maybe it's punishment, you know?
Sure.
Like I don't know.
I could accept that.
And James, like you can almost guarantee that the game isn't going to be a flop.
No.
You can almost guarantee that. I can't think of one Rockstar game that was a flop.
I can.
Which?
I can think of two.
Spit it out.
State of Emergency.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're talking old though. Like like since like GTA got big, like there hasn't been one.
No.
So, okay.
You're absolutely correct.
I could say the definitive edition releases. Those.
Oh yeah, but that was an out of party studio or out of office studio.
And they apparently fixed it now. So
I'm sure. I'm sure they did. I know I'm playing the hell out of the enhanced version now.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's GTA 5, and I'm actually bored of it. Not
really?
Bored isn't the right way to put it. I've played GTA 5 enough, I think.
Oh, you're ready for GTA 6.
I'm ready for a new story. You know, like I'm ready to go find something new. I'm ready to go run over pedestrians on a different road. You know, like I'm ready to have a shootout with the cops on the top of a different building. You know, like that's like I'll still play GTA 5, but like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the next if that
the next
makes
story.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
it is time. And like you can do only so much with online that it's time for a new whole story. The last time we got a new whole story from Rockstar was Red Dead 2. And that game is so emotionally draining that I still haven't finished it a second time because it's
same.
It's
no.
tough.
As soon as Rockstar, fuck you, Red Dead Redemption 2. As soon as that guy coughed into Arthur Morgan's face, I looked up like, when was this disease cured? And it was like 4 years after this storyline in Red Dead Redemption 2 happened. I'm like, you fucking assholes.
Yep.
And it took everything. It took every fiber in my being to get to the last chapter of that game. I fucking did everything else until it's like there was nothing left.
Yep.
I'm like, all right, here we go. But that's incredible storytelling.
Yeah. So that's the point. Like I'm expecting a full whole new experience that I'm guessing, and I'm hoping that they're gonna turn or like they're gonna put out a game that's gonna be as epic as GTA 5 was and still is. You know, like I have like 2,500 hours in that game, which is low comparative to other people that I know that have that in games. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I've been playing the enhanced version. I've been going through the story mode, and I've been like I have this right here on my desk. It is the original strategy guide, paperback,
Yeah.
for Grand Theft Auto 5 for the Xbox 360. I
Yeah.
bought it with the game. It's sitting right here on my desk because I've been going through the story, and I've deliberately been like dragging my feet on like missions and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
picking the best crew for heists and like, yeah. So like, I love the game and the enhanced. Appreciate Rockstar taking the time to just upgrade the graphics while taking down the wear and tear on my GPU. Like,
Yeah. That thing's getting tired, dude.
it is getting tired, and I'm due for an upgrade. But
Yeah.
still, yeah. So we had to bring up GTA 6, and they'll finish it when they finish it. They
Yeah.
will release it when it's done. If you want to complain, fucking go into an echo chamber and complain.
Yeah, because there's so many other people that are complaining too. It's like just add it to the pile because they don't care, because they're still swimming like Scrooge McDuck in the big vault with all the money from the shark cards that you dumb fucks have bought.
Yeah.
Right?
I've maybe bought like one.
Oh god,
My
no,
entire life.
never, not one. Because I mean, buying the game 4 times was enough for me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway.
I bought the game for James.
Okay, yeah, I bought it for a friend too, but it was on sale for like $9. So whatever. Hockey.
Yeah.
There's
Looking it up right now.
Yeah, exciting game tonight, I guess. I mean, I'm not a Jets fan, but
I'm not a Jets fan either, but
that goal that they
exciting.
scored with 1.6 or 1.6 seconds left at the end of the third, that's pretty epic. That's probably going to go like unless something really big happens like in the rest of the playoffs. That's probably the play of the playoffs right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
My team made it to the second round, which is good.
Which one's your team?
You guess. No, you were just there. Toronto. I'm a Toronto fan.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So yeah, just briefly, so it is May the 4th, and the final game of the first round completed. It had to go to double overtime.
Yep.
And so just to quickly recap, the Jets beat the Blues, the Stars defeated Colorado, sorry. The Knights won against the Minnesota Wild, and the Oilers beat the Kings, which anyone who is a child and a hockey fan of the 80s and the 90s is like just absolutely overjoyed because that's like the team Gretzky should have stayed on, and the fuckers who took them.
Yeah, really. Like
yeah.
It's just fuck Wayne Gretzky.
So
fuck that guy.
So that lines up the Jets versus the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Edmonton Oilers. In the East, we have your team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. They defeated Ottawa to move forward. They are taking on Florida, who defeated the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then Washington and Carolina are in the other end of the East. Washington defeated the Montreal Canadiens.
Keep talking. I'm taking my break.
Fine. And the Carolina Hurricanes defeated the New Jersey Devils. And not a single one of these series was a sweep. Not one. They had to go at least to 5 games. So it's kind of interesting. The first game of the second round of the playoffs is actually tomorrow night, May the 5th. And that'll be Toronto and Florida. And so, like, no big secret, Daryl and I are Canadian. And it's kind of nice to see multiple Canadian teams continuing on into the playoffs. It's been a long time. Now, I didn't realize that Toronto was Daryl's team. My team are the Vancouver Canucks. I know, I live with heartbreak, but it is what it is. James, I see how you would hope that it's GTA 6 would not be a letdown. So we're paying attention to the playoffs just primarily because it feels as though, like the Four Nations Cup, it feels as though it'll come down to a Canada versus the U.S. in some way, shape, or another. And I mean, it should be just about like just fandom and friendly rivalry and that sort of thing. But we'll just have to wait and see.
You know what's funny? The Jets St. Louis series. That was that was Connor Hellebuck was the goaltender for the United States.
Yeah.
I don't know if you talked about this. And Jordan Binnington, the Canadian goalie from the Four Nations Cup, was playing for the Blues.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
we had lots yet, didn't we? Yeah, we were going to talk on WrestleMania yet.
Oh, yeah. And I know this is something James is passionate about as well.
The dud that WrestleMania was this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, we won't get big into or long into this, but remember when we watched Elimination Chamber? I know you weren't there for the whole thing. You weren't there for the end, but like when The Rock came back and he was the puppet master pulling the strings for John Cena's fucking heel turn.
Yeah.
And then where the fuck was The Rock at WrestleMania?
Yes,
Wasn't there. And like he's like, it's like, oh, we felt that I didn't need to show up for this because, you know, it didn't add to the story at all. It's like, you dumb son of a bitch. Like,
yeah,
that's exactly what this story was about. It was supposed to be your big return, and you're going to go do all these big, things with WWE, and then you just go and fucking like just play it off. Like, it was poor it's poor storytelling.
Yeah, no, of all the times where it's like The Rock is saying like, oh, it wasn't the time for me to show up, it didn't add to the story. No, you dumb son of a bitch. This was the time. Like,
it's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got to say. So that's, and like the main event, like John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, garbage. The whole match was garbage. John Cena is not he had, like what he has said himself, he has lost a step. He lost more than a step. He is not a viable competitor comparative to, like the 20 and even 30-year-olds anymore. I know Cody Rhodes is a little older, but it's like, yeah, it looked bad. And then to have stupid Travis Scott come out, like, fuck off. Like that was garbage.
Yeah, no, that was useless.
Yeah.
If I could play devil's advocate, I'm not even sure if they're being this smart about it, because I don't think they are, because they didn't bring it up further. But, Cody's big thing leading into that match was John Cena can't wrestle.
Uh-huh.
And then they had a dud of a match. But then
because John Cena can't wrestle.
Yeah, but they didn't follow up with that narrative of John Cena can't wrestle. They just went, and then Cody moved on for now.
But
now it's Randy Orton.
And you know what? Randy Orton had a really good point the other day. And I know, we know this is all scripted. We don't give a shit about that. But the whole thing about John Cena not giving a shit about what the people think, Randy Orton made a really good point. It's like, then why every time you come out here are you wearing a different colored shirt with a different slogan on it, with a different fucking graphic on it, and you got the wristbands, you got the hats, you got the little fucking towel, you got all of this shit. You give a shit about what the fans think because you want the money. That's what it is. So, like, fuck off, you dumb son of a bitch.
It's
go away. Like, and I maybe wouldn't have said something like that if this heel turn was a little different. But, the way that it is, like in this whole like letdown if you want to call it with The Rock. It's like, okay, just it's you lost the audience because they don't give a fuck anymore.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's kind of parallel to what's going on in AEW with the Death Riders. It's just become this is like they're this juggernaut of a team. Not even a juggernaut. They're just fucking. They are heels. Absolutely. They cheat. Absolutely. But it's like it's getting tired. It is getting so tired.
Yeah. But
so saying that, we are going to be doing another react.
Yes.
And that's next weekend. And it's Backlash.
Yes. Saturday evening at whatever time Backlash starts. I think
it's 4:00 Pacific Standard Time.
I think it's 5 p.m. my time.
Yeah.
Central.
Yeah.
I think I'm Central. Yeah.
And Central.
Yeah. And our friend James, who's in the chat right now, is going to be joining us, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plan as of right now. I will be asking Lee if he's going to be joining us for that one. And we're going to go from there. So yeah, that'll be the next time we're live. I could even do this. I could schedule a stream on Twitch. I don't think I've ever scheduled a stream. Look at the crazy shit that happens sometimes.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
I know. What's your songs this week?
I didn't even think of it.
Holy fuck, JD. You know, like one job.
Oh, shut up. You have already picked something because that's
I
the
have
title of this.
I have two actually.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Give your first one and we'll go from there.
So my first song is I Will Destroy This. And it's a brand new track by Silverstein. They just had a brand new album drop. It's good. Go listen to it. Great Canadian post-hardcore. They've been around for fucking 25 years, which blows my mind because I started listening to them when their first album came out. And their first album is great, by the way. Smashed Into Pieces was their first album. Their second album was Discovering the Waterfront. And both, all great albums. Great stuff. So, remember, all Canadian stuff. So that, you're up. Yeah, you're up.
That's fair. Well, last time I went with Our Lady Peace, and it was Whatever, which was the Chris Benoit song.
Yeah.
And, oh my goodness. I'm going to have to think about this now because, we're going strictly Canadian. So, I'm quickly going through my list here of what is available that is Canadian.
What is it?
Well,
I know.
I know. Lost in
I know
what we're doing here, and also like editing the news part. And if you could give us some feedback on what you thought of the news bit,
yes,
we'd appreciate that because that was actually kind of fun to do.
I like that.
Okay. I'm gonna go with something that I stumbled across years ago, and I didn't even realize it at the time. But this was the starting point for a singer to jump from one band to another and then ultimately become a permanent member of Walk Off the Earth. And it's a group called The Creep Show, which they're I believe they're out of Ontario. They have a song called They All Fall Down.
You added that already.
Did we?
You added that fucking like 2 years ago. I'll bet you $5 right now that you added that show.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
I'm pulling at straws here.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fun. You don't have to. Yeah, they all fall. September 30th of 2021.
All right. Well, then we'll.
You know what? You get a pass for this week if you want.
Why? No. I got to add something. Get What's Coming by The Creep Show, which is another great song.
Okay.
Same album. Get What's Coming.
Okay. You only have to add one this week.
Well, you go with your second, and I'll see if I have another one.
I mean, I'm adding an easy one for me. But
Sure.
I'm adding River King by no, sorry, I'm adding The Tempest by Misery Signals.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
Misery Signals is awesome because they're from Edmonton. They're like, it's like I was on my way home from work and a song popped up that I hadn't heard for a little while. Another band that started in Edmonton and then moved to Vancouver, and then their lead singer actually ended up dying on Hastings Street. But I was going to add Painful Reminder by SNFU, but no, I added that a long time ago. Yeah.
I got a second one.
Okay.
You're talking about like songs you hadn't heard in a while, and blah 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 blah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Edwin, Hang 10.
Good call.
Because it sparked something like, oh yeah, like I've been hounding the music director at my radio station, like, why can't we fucking play this? It's Canadian. It is right in the middle of the genre. What the hell's the problem?
I wonder, like, there was another song I was thinking of. You know what? I had a different one I should have added, actually. Actually, I'm going to add it anyways because it's my show. I'll do what I want. Symbolistic White Walls by Matthew Goodband.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's that one's
another
been
deep cut.
it's been hitting heavy lately. Like it's pretty it's such a good track.
Yeah.
Uh
If you're wondering what we're referring to, we have a Spotify playlist that is well over a road trip and a half.
it is
And
204 songs before I add these 5 because I added 3 this week at 13 hours and 52 minutes.
yeah, exactly. And you can find it on Spotify by either going into the description below on YouTube, or you just search for Found Signals, a Lost Signals podcast.
A Lost Signals playlist.
Playlist.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think so.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You can
Thanks
check
everyone for joining us.
Yeah, you can check us out on Instagram. Lost_signals_podcast. Or no, is that I can't remember. You know what?
You had it right. You had it right.
Yeah, was it? Yeah,
Lost_signals.
Yeah.
_podcast.
Yeah.
LostSignals.ca is our website.
Yes. You can email us at info@lostsignals.ca. You can follow us.
Let us know.
You can follow us
Go ahead.
if you want.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let anyone else know if you think that they would enjoy us bullshitting back and forth and the shenanigans we get up to. Let them know that they can subscribe to this YouTube channel as well. And the contest is still going on. When we hit 100 subscribers, we'll give away a $50 gift certificate to Amazon. Just as simple as that.
in Canadian funds.
Whatever.
That's what I'm doing.
It's Amazon. They have their own fucking funds.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I guess that'll pretty much do it for this episode.
That's it. It's been episode 71. I'm Daryl. That's JD.
I'm JD.
That's JD again. Okay.
Yes, that's Daryl.
We'll see you guys out there. Jesus Christ. This shit's good.
I'm JD. That's Daryl.
One day we'll get good at this. One day.
Fuck you.